So let's talk about integrity. Integrity is important to understand that it's the only thing that we have, and we have our word, and our word is the only thing that we do. And if we tell somebody that we're going to do something, and we agree that this is the direction we're going in, or this is what we agree to do, and we turn against our word, that shows therefore that we have lack of integrity. And understand what that means. When you tell someone you're going to do something, or when something is expected of you because it was told that this is what was going to happen, and something totally different happens, the solid foundation of whatever relationship stands right there lacks integrity, has no more strength. So if your word is going to be the only thing that you can lean on and give people, then you have to understand that your word has to be solid like gold. It has to be something that you always stand on. It has to be something that you always go out there and literally live upon, because that's all you really have to do to represent yourself. Now, if your word's going to be crap and you're going to go out there and say things and not do the things that you say you're going to do and don't follow through, and you're going to be that person, if your word is shit and your actions become shit, everything in your life is going to be shit. So you have to understand that when you lead life with integrity and you do the things that you say you're going to do, you do the things that you're set out to do, and you follow through with everything that you said was going to come through from you, you are a person who leads with your word. And you know what? We used to have agreements by handshake. Now people say, I didn't agree to that, I didn't agree to that, and the life that we live down is everything has to be written contract. But when we look at real life and we look at what really goes on, and the way that people identify you and identify your character is based on who you are and who you proved yourself to be. And if you went out there and told someone that you were going to do something and you didn't follow through, you therefore jeopardize your character, you therefore jeopardize your integrity, and now you're not a person who that person may have thought you were. So stand on your integrity as the foundation of who you are and who you want people to understand you are and believe you are. So when they look back, they can say, hey, that guy, hey, that girl, that's a person of integrity. They said they were going to do this and they followed through. They said they were going to be there and they were there. You don't want them to be like, oh, that person, oh, they never show up. Oh, that person, oh, no. You can't listen to anything they say because they're full of crap. So do you want people to identify you like that? Or do you want to be somebody who's known as the person who is there and follows through their word? Even if you can't do something, don't say you can and don't follow through. If you can't participate in something or you can't be somewhere, just simply say, I can't participate, I can't be there, it's not something I can do, it doesn't work with what I got going on in my life, whatever it is. But don't tell someone something and let them expect something and then you do something else. Even though it might be something in your life that you can't push through and you can't maybe get to, or you can't do because you don't have the time, or you don't feel like it's something that you can follow through with, or whatever it is, know that you have to be okay with letting people know that, hey, you know what, I would love to help you out, but I just can't do it, or I don't have the time, or I would love to help you out, or it's not something I physically think I can do. Whatever the situation is, don't give people false expectation. Don't tell people you're going to do things and not do it. That's the biggest letdown for people, is when people believe in people, or people listen to somebody's word and they take their word and they say, okay, I'm looking forward to this happening, or I'm looking forward to that happening, but you let them down because you lack integrity, because your character isn't who you set out to be. So just always know that if you want to have a solid life, a gold, rock solid life, you're going to lead with a word of gold, and you're going to follow through with every single thing that you say you're going to do. But if you want to live that shit life, you're going to talk shit, you're going to go out there, do shit, and you're going to live a shit life because you can't balance your life on your word, and you can't be a person of your word. You don't want to be that person. So lead with integrity. It's going to be the way people remember you. It's going to be the way people respect you. And it's really the only thing that we have to lean on.